What is up, guys? Do anything guy here. Today, we are going to be playing, we're going to be drifting in Assetto Corsa VR for the first time. I'm using an Oculus Quest 2 and a GTX 1650 Super with my normal Thrustmaster T150 setup. Now, I have done a couple cruises with just normal cars just to get my settings right, and with this graphics card, I can only run minimal settings, which kind of sucks. So I have a not a whole new PC build, but a new case and a new graphics card, and pretty much a lot of the PC is gonna be hauled over so that I can run better games. I'm gonna get a 3060 Super, but this is my first time actually drifting in VR, and while the graphics settings are low, I'm getting a pretty good FPS. So, yeah, I'm getting a solid 72. So, without further ado, let's get to drifting. So, first thing I will note, whoa, this is amazing. You get a little bit of a better sense of speed, I would say, which is what I was hoping and expecting, I guess. Still not quite as good as real life, but a pretty good sense of speed. And it actually does feel like the wheel and stuff is there in front of you, which is cool. It feels a lot more like I'm in a vehicle, you know? And being able to turn my head freely is definitely quite cool. Now, this is Hucksville on a 180 SX right now. Aw, mess up that 360. But yeah, my first time drifting in VR. Pretty pleasant experience. I'm using a $20 link cable I found on Amazon for 16 feet long. It's working really good for me. I can do wireless link, but the link cable's been a lot more reliable for me. But yeah, man, I gotta say, I'm loving this. This is definitely the way to go. And it's definitely worth the fact that I ordered a 1650 Super purely for VR sim racing. I think it's definitely worth it. Because being able to do this on the Quest 2's full native resolution, plus getting higher graphics settings, even if I only get this hertz rating, I'd be fine with that. I just need the higher graphics settings, you know? If I'm able to get the shading and the reflections and all that, and run the full Quest 2's native resolution, then I'll be happy, you know? Because right now this resolution is very pixelated looking, and it's very playable, don't get me wrong. You could definitely drift fine, but just not as pleasing to the eye as it could be. And I like the fact that I can move my head, I can look back, you know, at all the smoke. It's so cool, like, look at that. I can literally look back at all the smoke, and, you know, from Montana-ing with somebody, I can look back at their car. This is really cool, guys. I really like VR sim racing, I gotta say. This is one of the coolest things. It really does. I've been doing a little bit of real driving, not drifting, but still getting my permit. And I gotta say, VR sim racing is actually pretty close feeling to real cars. How just they are, so, you know, I'm really liking this. This is really nice. I'm actually better at drifting in VR because I have a better sense of where the car is and stuff, which is definitely awesome. The fact that I'm getting improvements on my skill because of VR. Apparently my 360s haven't improved much, but yeah, I gotta say, guys, first experience in drifting in VR is awesome. I'm so excited to get a new... Well, what I did is I bought a new graphics card, but in order to power it, I need a 600 watt power supply, and I only have a 400. So I bought a nice EVGA power supply, which of course doesn't fit in my old PC case because it's all proprietary. So I bought a new case with like 6 RGB fans and stuff, put it in, and then I realized that the motherboard that my PC currently has also doesn't fit because it's proprietary. So I bought an MSI motherboard, and hopefully I'll still be able to use my Ryzen 5 3600 to power that 3060 Ti. Not power it, but you know, hopefully it'll just get me by, because VR is mainly a graphics card intense operation. But yeah, this is this will be cool. And right now my current PC, since I had to take it apart to find out that the motherboard didn't fit, I had to put it all back together, but I didn't quite put it back. You know, I still have some parts that are not in, but I just have it kind of like a Frankenstein PC. It's half in pieces, but it's still running just fine, if not better, because there's like no panels on it, so it has amazing cooling right now. So yeah, guys, VR sim racing, definitely the way to go. Probably over triple monitor too. This has got to be cooler than triple monitor. But yeah, guys, like, this is awesome. Like, look at that. I don't have mirrors on or anything because of my graphic settings, but like, look how cool that is. We can look out the window. Like, that is so cool, guys. Look at that. Look at the detail in the cockpit. Like, you can look up to the wheel. Like, this is awesome. Dude, this guy's kind of thin, but you know, it's whatever. Anyway, this is really cool, and I will definitely be having fun with this. So, I don't know what that is actually, that random line. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Do anything, guy.